What the fuck is up?
What's up, sexy bitches?
What's your preferred brand of pants, everybody?
I thought you were gonna say, what's your preferred fucking compliment?
What?
Because I called them sexy bitches.
I mean, sure, whatever. We were talking about pants earlier.
We were. I'm gonna apologize if I'm kind of like a little out of it today.
Ow! Jesus fuck beans!
Hello? What do you do?
Get the hell out of here!
What do you do?
He just immediately fucking clawed me for no reason. Fuck off, cat. Jesus Christ, scared. It didn't even hurt that bad. He just scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, was he doing the thing where he lifts his stupid paw up and is like tries to get your attention?
Yeah, but he did it like with full weapons out. Like he didn't like poke me.
He's probably trying to get you to bring me,
Jesus.
or to have him
Christ.
snuggle me.
What the fuck was I saying? Was I even the one talking?
I don't even remember.
Alright, what?
I have a fucking horrible headache, and like,
What the hell ever.
I had a really long day at work, and my coworker called out because she sucks. So
We have a few more days of socialing stuff before we get back into the dungeon.
hi, Ween Bean. Why up, up, be down, down.
Okay. Oh god.
Why are they so fucking long?
Oh, it's just like 2 circles basically. Because X is up here.
Bean. Bean. Bean.
Yeah, there you go. I did not think I was gonna get that last one. I have this issue where like with like numbers and shit like that, it's hard for me to remember. Like if I've been doing training at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And part of it is I have to punch in like fake credit card numbers. Like I'm making like fake reservations.
Yeah.
At least I hope they're fake credit card numbers. CJ, so you can play fighting games. Thank you for the resub, Titan. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Like, so I have to punch in these fake credit card numbers. And, you know, credit card numbers are not that long, you know. They're like, what, like 12 digits or something? Like, most people could probably read those off and then just write it down, but, like, I have to do it, like, because if I try to do it, by the time I get, like, halfway through the number, I'm gonna forget what the fuck it was.
That's not you, that's actually cognition. So most people, the reason why phone numbers have the lines in between them is because that's called chunking. So you're doing chunks of 3, or technically chunk of 3, chunk of 3, chunk of 4 to remember rather than an entire number. Because if you tried to rattle off a random number, you're not going to be able to remember a string that long. So a lot of times, kind of like what you just did where you said it's just 2 circles, you were chunking that information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a very common piece of cognition, and usually most people can remember 5 to 6.
Well, okay, that's good. That makes me feel a little less stupid, I suppose.
You're not stupid.
Well, because
that's a big reason why credit card numbers are set up like that. It is 4 chunks of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you're doing chunking 4 times, and then you also have a chunk for like your CVC. Ow, Bean.
That thunk was that thunk you guys heard was Beans' rotund body smacking against the desk as he jumped into Salem's lap. By the way.
Hi, Bean.
Sorry, go on.
There's different pieces of data. There's a reason why it's 12, is because that's higher than the max people can remember.
I'm assuming we're talking like only like averages, of course. Like I'm sure there's people who can just, you know, memorize that shit no problem.
Right. But again, they don't necessarily memorize just the straight numbers as far as cognition goes. They chunk it.
Right.
So it's like when I'm remembering shit, usually
David
fuck,
with the resub. Hype train incoming. Oh, fuck.
We haven't had a hype train in ages. Hell yeah. Thank you, David.
What's happening, bud? Appreciate you.
And thank you, Titan. So, it's interesting because like, just that part of cognition is very interesting because a lot of people won't just memorize a straight number. They will cognitively chunk it. Or they'll do what I do and you kind of make up a song to remember it because people remember songs.
Right.
So it's like when I am remembering my bank account number, I made up a song to remember the bank account number.
Thank you.
Right. Well, that's the thing, right? Like you were saying, like the phone number example, but like I feel like with that, no one says the 7 digits of or 7. Yes, digits of a phone number like straight out. They do like you know, you don't.
Yeah, that's because you're chunking it. Though.
Yeah.
Chunking is the way of human life. You chunk. I can't believe it's time for that stream. Yeah, Jameson told me that everybody's been waiting for this stream, and that makes me horribly nervous.
Hopefully we'll have enough time to do all that we want to do.
If I gotta stay up a little, it's fine.
That was quick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm worried about it. I'm always worried, Titan. I have chronic anxiety.
I'd also like to point out, we're playing with Morgana. I don't know how he's throwing the darts. But he's doing it.
He's taking his little tail and whipping it.
He might be. We set up a little table for him and everything.
Or we pick him up and we airplane him and then he just delicately puts it in. He doesn't even throw it.
We just walk him over to the fucking thing.
Yeah.
We're going to explicit this scene where Shadow Shy takes Joe. No!
Ayo?
Stop it.
Ayo? Is Shadow Say gonna top Joker?
Oh my god.
This is where I come in.
Perfect. Went to type the rest of the message, my whole keyboard stopped working. Ah, damn.
We're on a roll.
David, did you finish this game yet, or you been trying to like stay at the same pace as
have you?
Stream?
Well, he's ahead of Stream because we've had to, you know.
Well, I know he's a little ahead.
He's more than a little ahead.
Is he?
Yeah.
For real? For real?
Ah, damn it. Easy on. I'm in the dungeon after the one you're about to finish. You're still on that? I thought you were like...
I got this.
I thought you were like at the tail end of the game. Like, I thought you were like about to finish it. I mean, I guess a dungeon is, can be a bit long.
Beans, you are about as subtle as a grease fire,
And I guess
my little baby.
I guess we've been distracting you by forcing Titan to watch JoJo, and you're like, well, fuck this, I want to watch JoJo.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm like so fucking tired. I have no energy.
Well,
I'm gonna apologize if I am not fun to perceive during this stream. I mean, yeah, those are the times when I normally be playing Persona.
yeah. You're like, I don't want to play Persona, I'm gonna watch Persona. Still think about that in like the first episode of Persona 4, you're like, is this a fucking JoJo game? And I was like, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I'm drumming the cat. He loves it.
Salem pets Beans the way like a dad would pet a large dog.
I really do, don't I? He loves it, though. He gets mad if I don't pet him aggressively.
Tonight was gonna be a big night of the way. Either we fight Shadowside or fight Diode. Persona is less gay somehow. Yeah. So the thing is, with Akechi here, speaking of gay,
Hey, yo.
we hit rank 8 with him,
Butt sex.
which I believe means we don't need to worry about his shit anymore. His 9 and 10 are gonna happen like on their own later. It's one of those weird like partially.
Speaking of gay,
Yeah, we're done.
yeah, you're done with Akechi.
But it's not like fucking Yoshizawa where she kind of just stops hanging out with you. Like he'll still ask.
See. Oh.
And we got a singer coming in, which changes something about this, but I forget what.
Speaking of gay, we finished Akechi. Hell yeah.
You know what? I didn't mean to say it like that, but yeah, I guess. Fumpkin Haru.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
She really reminds me of myself, and I hate that.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, it's gonna get worse. We're only at rank 2 with that social link.
She is a little cutie.
Yeah, so, as a reminder, going to the jazz club bumps up their stats.
Oh,
I forget what the fucking singing bit does, though.
It increases their aura.
and this drink.
I mean, between Persona and JoJo, only one of them had actual gay sex.
Kind of like refining uranium, except gay.
Refining your ganium. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry.
Jameson,
Yeah, babe.
kindly give me the controller. Head up the stairs.
Fantastic.
Open the door and don't ever come back. That was terrible.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm just kidding. I love you. I say that even though I know the next week and a half is going to be fucking brutal because I'm not going to see Jameson for like a week and a half.
Yeah, my training is literally like starts before they get home and then ends like when Salem's going to bed.
I have already cried about it like 3 times.
Oh my god.
That's the clitoris. I'm just kidding.
This is it.
Not even a snicker from you.
You went from being all sad to like clitoris. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Clitoris is a funny word.
You gotta read my message in order for them to make 0.1 cents to actually 0. Sorry. Sometimes I read messages and then I think I say them out loud. I'm gonna be so honest.
Oh my god,
something
you're
I'd
so
like to discuss with you.
goated.
There's something I
Would
discuss
you
with you.
mind if I joined you for lunch?
Sure. Fucking why not?
Thank you.
I can't believe JoJo killed off the
Let's head
gay
to the
black
roof.
man. I can.
I can't believe
It's starting to get rather
JoJo.
cold.
You're like, I don't know what I can say without spoiling Titan on something.
Honestly, a little.
Once again, we have our signature lunch. The fucking lump.
Listen, sometimes you gotta have a loaf
Sorry
of
to
bread.
be here. This
Jameson.
is something I oughtn't really bring up around
He
other people.
boogied.
Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves? Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves.
You participate
Despite
in
how much
gossip?
people
I
cheered
feel
on
like
your
you'd be the
cause,
bitch to
even though they
report
knew
them.
nothing about you or your
Well,
friends.
you gotta remember, we're kind of like a cultural phenomenon at this point. She's gonna hear about us
All
whether
they
she
do
wants to
now
or
is
not.
speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer.
I wish
to
I
join
was a
you all.
cultural phenomenon.
But
No,
this
you
change in
don't.
Attitude is
I
simply
kinda
awful.
do.
They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me.
Pepper's here.
Yet
Beans
you're
is
still
also
going to
here.
keep at it?
Oh, they know Beans is here.
Why, Senpai?
There's unfinished business.
Unfinished business. So, there's something left you have to do. Yeah. But
I
don't
do
worry
like it
about
when
us.
games give you like the option between dialogue, but I hate it when it's
There
like
isn't
2 of
even
the
a
same
one in a
option.
million chance
Yeah,
that
this
my
game's
Phantom
not
Thieves
so
get
bad
rules.
about it.
It's not.
But
It's
no, I
just-
get, yeah.
That dialogue option was really similar.
Yeah. Well, okay, what's more annoying? Like, when you're given 3 options and they're all yes, or you get yes or no, but then you say no and they just go, I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, and it just keeps repeating it
Oh,
until
like
you see
Ocarina
yes.
of Time, Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, could I ask a favor? Or rather,
Imagine being a woman
could you
into
promise me
game dev in
something?
Japan and you become an intern Atlas, and your first day you take 1 step to the employee break room kitchen before someone tackles you to the ground like you're a terrorist. Like Atlas buys their own bullshit, like everyone at Atlas thinks women can't cook. Like they think that that's just real life. They're like, she's gotta blow it up!
I'd like you to
Honestly,
join me
you
somewhere
wanna
so we
you
can
wanna
have
know
some
why
fun
I
together.
think that's a thing in Persona?
Because the joke is that men can't cook and they think they're being quirky and subversive, but they've already done it 8 times.
No, I think it's just this game is really
It's a deal.
fucking progressive, so by reversing it, or quote
I'm
unquote
already beginning
reversing
to
it.
look forward to it.
Mmm. Persona's really fucking progressive, huh? Yeah? Yeah, you wanna say that?
I misspoke. You are a great cook.
No, that's not what fuck you, I wasn't defending myself. I were meant like,
That's what I thought you were mad at?
I more meant like, do you remember Persona 4?
I think that
So,
yes, I remember 4, but I think a lot of this game and a lot of concepts are pretty progressive.
I mean, yeah, I give
literally like eat the rich.
I give 4 shit, but like no, it is unironically
so
like
I think
not
they're
that
trying
bad.
to do the reverse psychology thing of like what a lot of people assume about gender stereotypes, and then they flip
maybe
it.
we should train
Right.
the day after tomorrow then?
Cool new flavor misogyny. Women should stay out of the kitchen because otherwise they'll make a horrific abomination.
But that day's when... I see. I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
That's me to both my coworkers. One of them has severe unmedicated ADHD, and the other one is just like
Hey,
pretty much a walking eating disorder. And I mean that in the nicest way. I love her. She's great, but like, Jesus fucking Christ, she talks about cookies more than her actual job. And like how terrible it is to eat a cookie, and she has one like every fucking day. Drives me up a wall. 4 Casual has a bisexual party member and a gender questioning party member in 2008.
thank you.
Yeah. When most people give 4 shit is because of like Yosuke, whatever. But like, you're kind of supposed to think he's a jackass for talking like that, and also he's a teenage boy in 2011. Like, come the fuck on.
Literally you.
Excuse me?
You were a teenage boy in 2011.
Oh, I was gonna say I wasn't homophobic. Well,
You weren't.
everyone was a little homophobic in 2011.
No.
I definitely called my friends gay in a way I can't say on Twitch.
We do that now in Discord lovingly.
Maybe you do.
As a joke.
You can get away with saying it.
No. Because, like, I would never seriously say it, but I say it, you know.
Anyway. Eiko's
Who up, bundling they sticks.
Eiko's boyfriend Tsukasa has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night.
Do you think he likes you?
I'm not sure. I definitely tell Eiko if he asks me on a date. But for now, things are mostly pretty normal. Most days say, how's your boyfriend? Hope you had a great day today. Do you think the relationship can actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Eiko is her money?
Probably a little? I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kind of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. Medruigi sent you a pic of just his forehead captioned strings. What?
That's awesome. It's like Snapchat stream.
Oh. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
Take advantage of the loneliness these girls feel to force themselves into horribly abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways to force girls and things as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victim schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... the incident. In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. I don't know why I'm making it sound like this, by the way. At first, it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speak with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected the gang he was investigating hired the driver.
Who is their leader?
I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back in the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. There's a side quest in Yakuza 0 about saving an undocumented woman from sex trafficking. What the fuck is Yakuza about, dude?
Yeah, I saw Yakuza. He had a pirate hat on for a new game.
Yeah.
I hear Yakuza helps undocumented people from sex trafficking. I hear Yakuza hilarious. What is it?
Yeah, it's a slice of life series. Wish I'd be a little more like it myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. It's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with.
Yakuza Slice of Life series? I don't believe you.
She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of that all fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. That was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing him tirelessly pursue one case out of the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him.
If your life is organized criminal in the Tokyo nightlife district.
Not exactly relatable, yeah. Couldn't think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? As a criminal, really. More importantly, how do I want to live?
Do you have an answer?
Yes.
Just one. That is, I've never put any thought into the matter before. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we are supposed to be talking about Aiko here. Sorry for going so off topic.
Actually...
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful matter to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a little better now.
Thank you very much.
So that was depressing.
Yeah.
But now we can see null, repel, and drain, like what enemies are immune to, repel, and get healed by when we target them.
All right.
Awesome. Beanie.
No, it's Aiko gloating again. If I skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too, as long as she's sure she'll be happy. Another message. You serious about Aiden? You want to have a double wedding?
We're not gonna fuck anything up if we joke with her.
No,
Actually, no, that's terrible.
No, until the game says, do you want to date Makoto, we can fuck with her as much as we want.
I don't want to be an asshole, but I am kind of curious to see how she'd react.
Can't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on these two. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. Zam, this nerd girl got good perks. I mean, yeah, we established this like 30 hours ago. There's a very realistic discussion to be had that Makoto's the best party member, and that kind of extends to her fucking perks from her social link too.
Yeah. She's got daddy issues. She's got good perks.
She has a really good gun.
She's intellectual.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep, like I said last stream as well.
Well then.
I'm gonna try to like hyper focus on our party member social links so we can get like their personas upgraded and all that, because we got done everything social link wise we need to get done. So the rest of this is just us figuring shit out, and I kind of want to prioritize that because there's, you know, more to it than all the other social links just inherently.
Oh yeah, she's 100% the goat of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
Can I be the sheep of the Phantom Thief? Me.
Meh.
Ah!
I love Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
No curry. Coffee then.
Beans, I want to reach my yarn, but you're being cute. Sticking his stupid little tongue out.
Yes. All right.
We can make master coffee now.
I thought you were going to say we can masturbate now for some reason.
We could. Coffee trivia. Mocha Matari. Mocha is a port town in the Republic of Yemen, where both Yemeni coffee and Ethiopian mocha harar are exported. Mocha Matari is a complex spicy and chocolate flavor profile with a heavy, whiny body to complement it. That sounds fucking horrific. Did they ever say if Catherine takes place in LeBlanc or not? Wait, it makes zero sense. I'm being that type of fan theorist. Well, it's funny you say that. They definitely take place in the same, like, universe. Because in Persona 3 Portable, I think it's Portable specifically, when you go to the club where, like, the monk is, you can find Vincent. And it is Vincent. Like, he has a portrait, and it's Vincent. And he mentions that he's been having fucked up dreams lately.
Catherine was a really good game. Oh,
I know
shit.
this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come
I
and see
love
me
it
during
when media
lunch today?
does that to the point where I have, like, 4 different trilogies I want to write,
I wanted to
in
discuss
Verdia.
something with you, since it'll be our last
and they
chance to do
reference
so.
each other.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today.
Yeah, Mark, he's dipping.
It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well,
Why are you trying to
see you
butter
later.
me up, fucking cutie pie? What the hell?
Don't be...
He's cute!
Amazing.
And in the hit game Neo 2, you can get your shit rocked by a boss fight with a distant member of Ryu, by a distant ancestor of Ryu Hayabusa. Is that
Already
chat?
been
Is this
half
real?
a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share...
I'm still waiting for them to come full circle on the whole, like, Dante and SMT thing and make it so, like, the secret boss of a Devil May Cry game is just a fucking demi-fiend. You know how fucking funny that would be? Oh, you don't know about that, do you? Because you actually like Devil May Cry now. In SMT Nocturne, there's DLC you can get that just replaces a character with Dante. And I don't mean like it's a skin, like the dialogue changes and shit, and Dante's just there.
How?
I don't know, I didn't get that far, nor did I have that DLC.
I love it.
Yeah, that featuring Dante for the Devil May Cry series. You can fight Demi-Fiend in SMT5. Yeah, but that makes sense. I expect to see him there.
Dante's a baddie. I love him.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Salem,
I'm
put...
about to blow my own head off.
Salem, stop staring at the dirty white-haired man. Please, I'm begging you.
Never!
It's the end of my tenure at Shujin.
It's snarky. Oh, Jameson, I'm sorry. I wonder where the snarky, funny trope comes from.
No,
that
no,
I
no, no,
like,
no.
That are all
This is not.
grumpy
This is
all
not
the
about.
time.
This is not about that. This is about them having white hair and being dirty. I have neither of those things.
Silas isn't dirty. He's very clean. He's not. He's not dirty.
By the way, Salem, if you had any inclination of watching Netflix DMC, do not.
I don't have Netflix, and I honestly had no interest. I heard it was not great.
All sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you...
What is snarky about Maruki? Is Lydia a polite, gentle therapist? Explain your reasons specifically. I think Salem was talking about Dante that time.
I was talking about
I think
how
Maruki's
much...
a little different.
I was talking about why I'm down bad for the fucking snarky white-haired man trope when I married a man who's just a snarky, funny man who will have white hair one day, I guess, but
Oh, fuck off. No, I won't.
you'll dye it?
Single one of you to
Salem, we live in the modern day. You can just, like, pay a guy to get your hair back.
Right. That's not...
What I'm trying
Okay.
to say is, even if
I was making a comparison to Jameson.
it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow.
Fucking that, I would do that.
I guess things don't
You
always
can
go
come out
like you expect.
with me to Turkey. They have a hair clinic capital of the world. Not joking, that's a real thing.
Fuck it, why not?
Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good
I have
luck
a
to you
lot of
all.
Turkish patients. It's very cool to use the translator and talk with them. And getting to hear Turkish all the time. Same.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
If he's having such a positive impact, then why is he leaving?
His contract's just
Thank
up.
you for coming here.
You have to remember, he's not actually a school therapist or anything. Like, he's like a regular fucking therapist. He was here to help them smooth over the whole our gym teacher's a pedophile bit. And like, oh my god, you're fucking up his face. He like went to look at you, but he only moved one of his eyes.
Hit them with a mahaba sometimes. It'll be a pleasant surprise to them. I could teach you some things if you like. I might honestly take you up with that.
Is Merhaba just like, hey, what's up? Like,
Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to
That's
the
high, yeah.
I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special.
deluxe
Not only
tempura
that,
with our
I
fucking
ordered the deluxe
therapist.
bowls for us.
Honestly, goated. What a good therapist. Buying you Chinese food.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
I like this bit. There are no words how delicious it smells.
Ooh, this
Oh,
wine
his
has really triggered my
glasses!
appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Fucking...
Yeah, we have glasses too.
I fucking know that life, dog.
His
That's
indoor
the worst.
his indoor plants are kind of nuts. Yeah, no, there's like almost full-size trees in here. Like,
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food,
I think
get
that's
down to business.
Vincent's voice actor.
Vincent.
From Catherine.
Oh, fucking maybe.
first off, I have
Hang
quite
on.
big news.
Where's my phone? I don't remember. Dude, hold on. I have an auto button.
My paper's done. I've mentioned
I
this
have been
before,
reading
but
so
still,
many memes lately.
this
I
is
read
truly thanks to
congratulations
you.
as
Had you not shared your
congratulations.
experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful
Oh, right. It's
student
Billy
of Shujin.
Kamitz. That's
And
fucking,
a Phantom Thief as well.
that's fucking Josuke from JoJo.
Oh my god. Oh, I hear it
Yeah,
now.
no, he's doing like that's just the Billy Kamitz voice. Ow. Yeah, no, Titan, we get to part...
That's just my Pookie.
When we get to part 4, good fucking luck, brother. Okay, so hold on. What's he accusing us of? Oh, right. He thinks we're a Phantom Thief. That's not good. It's gonna be wild to hear. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I had a bit of a voice actor whiplash today.
Tell me about it.
Huh. So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Brother, that's a book. It says, Interpreting Reality Through Cognitive Science and the Alteration of Reality via External Influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
In Gundam, I'm gonna fuck this up. Kycilia Zabi, Space Empire Dictator Lady, is voiced by Allegra? Allegra Clark, also known for Reload Mitsuru. Fantastic. Yeah, so he just explained our entire process to us.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years.
Could he be a party member?
To be entirely honest, it
Ooh.
was all back in April.
Ooh,
You wish.
you
When
are
I first
so
came to speak with the principal here
mean
about
to me.
No, we do not. We're not gonna have a whole 5-minute segment where we stick Maruki in little different outfits. I'm sorry.
I wish we could have a 10-minute segment of
I
putting it
actually
in his
witnessed
butt.
the moment when you came out of an individual's reality, like I mentioned.
Remember when you said you didn't feel good and you're gonna be low energy? Can we fucking... Could you commit to that, perhaps?
You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun
I
and
love Chat's
Takamaki-san were
reaction.
with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be
And your
extremely
reaction,
so-
just the look of absolutely being done with my shit.
Oh yeah, so also at the beginning of the game, he saw us spawn back into reality. So, you know, that happened.
Awesome.
You can never give me shit again.
Long after
Fuck
seeing
you.
that Mr. Kamoshida had
Tiny,
his
we just got a
change of
huge
heart.
payday of coupons. I hate you both.
Is really the phrase sticking it in his butt really
I
that
have
big of
also
a
been
fucking
told that
coupon?
you three were closely affiliated with
Yes.
Mr. Kamoshida
He's
in
actually there if
some
you
way.
watch the background.
At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. Well, I've been researching cognitive science.
There's a
ever since I
multiplier
was
for the
grad
whiplash of how
student.
unexpected it was. Yeah, that's fair. You literally went from
It's like Balatro now, so it's like some of them are like chips,
bling bling.
some of them are multipliers.
You literally like because you literally went from like he's cute to I want to spend 10 minutes sticking in
So
his
I
butt.
can help address their pain and despair.
I'm half joking.
For certain
Life
reasons.
is Balatro.
Research
Keep
has never been
fucking
acknowledged in
gambling.
academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance.
Your heart
I
did
thought
what,
to
brother?
myself, maybe I could complete my research. If
Yeah,
I
so
could
that's why
have
he
your
asked for our help in the
assistance.
first place.
That's
He was
when I
kinda
approached
playing.
you
If I
as
want to
well
get
as in the first
pegged,
place.
look like Maruki got it. Wait, what? If I want to get pegged, look like Maruki got it? I'm
He's-
so confused.
He's saying if he wants to get pegged, he needs to give himself a makeover to look like
I
Maruki.
haven't mentioned any of this until now because
He wants to look peggable. He wants to get fucked in his ass, Salem. I don't know how much clearer I can make this.
Ow! My
I think
gallbladder.
that's everything I kept from you.
Ow.
Does that change your opinion of me?
I'll be right back.
What? We're kind of in the middle of something.
Fine.
A deal, eh? Well,
Wow, I'm really glad you guys don't have a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
and just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do.
I need to
I'm going
commit
to
the
stand
evil.
up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
I love him. He's such a dweeb. Excuse me.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself.
Oh, he's a fan site thief.
Although it's not
Fan.
like this is the last time we'll
I said
see
that
one
wrong.
another. Still, thank you for everything up to this point.
Yeah, so there's the there's 10 automatically.
Pookie, my Pookie.
All right.
And now we can infuse
Vohu
Vahumana.
Mahana? Mahana?
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well.
Please be in the
Even if
final
you
boss
just
fight.
considered it to be meddling in your affairs.
Why would he be? Why?
Looks like we're
I
out
don't
of
know.
time.
He'll just like show up and like
meet again,
amplify our
right?
powers and cut the boss HP in half or something.
That's
Right,
right.
you're free to go now.
Alright.
Time to talk about fucking a dude in the ass and then leaving.
I have to go potty. Leave me alone.
No,
God.
it's nothing.
You're mean to
Best
me.
of luck
I'm
to
using
the
your
both of
gamer
us.
bathroom.
Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
See
What do
around.
you mean?
Says what we're doing.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Bridge, you don't be a dick.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're
I mean, what else are you guys gonna
so
do?
this will
Like,
be up to you. Should we leave the
like
calling card
realistically,
to
what
Makoto?
else are we gonna fucking do? Like, that seems like the most obvious idea.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's probably not the only
I've
way,
already
but I mean,
traversed
like...
far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
I just realized Salem kind of picked a terrible time to get up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Boys, you want to talk about something else? Because I kind of don't want to hit this button now. Because I kind of want Salem to have proper context of what the fuck's going on in here. Because obviously, you know, there's shit coming up later. Those of you that know, if you know, you know. Anybody? Anybody got anything? Please. Started running Centurion on my Galaxy S deck. Oh, fucking fantastic. Does that even work? Like, doesn't half the Galaxy shit lock you into Xyz? No, they're Xyz Centurions. No, they're a synchro deck. Like, they're just a hardcore synchro deck. It's always funny when I queue up against Galaxy Eyes, specifically when I play Blue Eyes, because like it always makes me feel like I'm a caveman, like destroying a heavily advanced piece of machinery with a rock and a torch, you know. You can summon Primera Primus to level 8 synchro off the Fiend Evil Star. I know the million synchros, but there's at least one Xyz, but no, I don't think so. You might be thinking of like, I'm trying to think of like what other deck would have like a similar aesthetic you might be thinking of, maybe. You might be thinking like fucking Spring Ant or something. You know, they're like, their whole deal is just make, well, okay, their whole deal is make Crimson Dragon, but their whole deal is just make a big fucking synchro. Just a level 8, so not a level 8. Fair enough. It was Spring Ant, yeah. Similar aesthetic. I mean, they're both, you know, the I don't want to say the Gundam deck, but my friend was showing me his mecha deck with Centurion. I see. You see, that would work because I don't remember if any of the Spring Ant shit really locks you into only Xyz. I don't think they do. Maybe. I can't claim to be a big Spring Ant player. So, like, I think that would probably work. Because I don't think Centurion might lock you, actually. I don't know. I played a little Centurion. A teeny bit. Because I wanted to fuck around making Crimson Dragon, and then they made Blue Eyes the Crimson Dragon deck, and I was like, oh, that's even better. Although you don't even really need to run Crimson Dragon now. He's kind of a win more, honestly. You can do setups where you don't really need to rely on it. There's one lock within Bleeding Oath, but it's only while the summon card's on the field. Oh, that's really easy to fucking get around. Hi, Beans. What's happening? Man, I really wish Salem was here. Beans walking up like he didn't just sneak attack you for 3d6 damage. He didn't mean to. I feel bad. I didn't mean to like yell at him, but he scared the fuck out of me. As long as you don't accidentally put in the back row, no way of getting rid of it because the lock comes back if the card does. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you just have to keep track of what you're fucking doing. Ask me how I know. Sometimes you need to fuck around and find out. That's how you get good at some of these decks, dude. Sometimes you fuck around, you misplay like a motherfucker, and then you're like, well, I'll never do that again, you know? And that puts you above some other players who never find out, you know? I might need to just explain to Salem what the fuck happened during this, because, I don't know how much longer I can just sit here staring at Morgana being angry. Well, I carried the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway.
He's gonna hand it over as long as we can get it to Nijima. Hey Yoshi, what's happening, bud? Funny duel against a Darko player. Did not understand what the Buster and Sanctorium Dragon lock did. Damn. Buster Dragon is a fuck of a card. Because Buster Dragon is a fuck of a card for the same reason like Zombie World's a fuck of a card, because some decks just straight up cannot play around the, like, having all your shit the type it's not supposed to be. Then he popped Buster Dragon as resummoned. That's so funny.
For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
What's happening? What's happening, Yoshi? How you doing, buddy?
To think
Chilling
they would
before
send
arting.
people.
Decent, decent.
They brand me a criminal.
Had
and
3
plan to
activation
change
Dark
my heart.
Paladin.
What nonsense.
New Dark Riches is
They
just
only
so
care about
funny.
disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, look who's back.
You don't have to be mean to me. I don't feel good.
You always leave at the worst fucking time.
I'm sorry. You literally told me to
Oh, I
leave.
just remember you mentioning
Where's the
something
blankie?
like that before.
So as an aside, just so you have proper context for something that'll happen later, we gave her the calling card. She's having a bit of a meltdown. And then have you noticed randomly some cutscenes have like no audio and they're like kind of foggy looking?
Yeah.
That happened again.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
God, that eyeliner's wild.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Uh-oh.
What an odd girl.
One of the big FGC discords I'm in has a feedback channel, and someone pinged at everyone saying, I don't think I should have access to at everyone.
Awesome.
I remember when we first set up the Discord, I don't remember what the fuck happened, but for some reason Michael could add everyone, and he did it, and I was like, I will fucking kill you if you do that again. I fixed it, but...
That was a really sus thing for Makoto to say.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima.
Well, she still loves her sister.
There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly, and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand.
Michael out to everyone just a
I'll remain
slur.
on standby
I
until
think
further
I think it was a
instructions.
shit post. I don't really
Please
remember.
excuse
Yeah, this was like fucking years ago
Mm.
when we first got shit set up. Send the treasure, pay cars, parks at 6 p.m.
All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our
No
all.
pressure.
No pressure at all.
I'll just add this.
Let's preemptively get the old party set up here. Actually, I already got everyone who I want. Bedtime.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
Be
I showed it to Sis.
The lesson must
She took
be
it from my very own
Be
hands.
prepared. Be
Thank-
prepared.
Thank you, sweetheart,
Makoto.
for your sick, relevant, hoodwinked reference.
You're welcome.
I understand
That
how
song
you
plays in my
feel,
head
but you
all the
mustn't
time.
be so down.
Yeah? You relate to the cursed
Yeah.
singing goat?
If we
I
screw
sure do.
this up, we're done
With his
for.
interchangeable
It's way more
horns,
than
no
losing
less.
the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
It's showtime.
You ready, Bob?
This is gonna go horribly wrong.
Let's go.
This way. Not that way.
Awesome.
We need to go to the, Alright, we need to... I always forget we need to, like, go, like, through the elevator. Because I'm used to just, like, go to the latest fucking checkpoint, you know?
Right.
No, wait, hold on. Am I stupid? Am I being an idiot? Hold on.
Isn't it the high limit floor? Jameson, the stairway.
This was just my high school was kind of my friend group, but not. He was really dumb. He did a bunch of unpaid shifts at a local fast food place because he really wanted to be asked as his manager. He looks a lot like him. Stairway?
With the bridge.
Ah. Here we go. No. Where's the treasure? She came just as I planned.
Literally
As she
kicking my
planned.
feet right now.
Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could finally see its shape. Imagine when Joker said it's showtime, Bowser showed up! I wish. Allow me to compliment you. I never expected you to be able to make it this far. We'd much rather the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Secret door. Alright, well, looks like there's more to do.
I feel like this is a setup.
No shit, but like what else are we gonna do? Like, obviously it's a setup, but, like, we need the fucking treasure.
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind...
There's definitely some symbolism with the whole yellow roses thing that I just don't understand because I don't know jack shit about flowers.
Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Like as she says, it just cuts to Victorious on Nickelodeon. The entire show, all of it, all like 5 seasons or however fucking long they had that shit on for.
Been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is bad.
Akechi does kind of look like Ariana Grande too. Yeah, you think so?
Awesome.
Now, why don't we begin?
How could she snap with gloves on?
This?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending? No more coins or playing games.
By being a bad bitch, how the fuck you think?
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Alright, boss time.
Very cool design.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very pretty lady. I'm sold.
That's all you need.
You're not gonna explain the shtick of this fight or anything?
Well,
You almost always do that.
we just started.
Oh no.
We just started. Why would I do that now?
You always do that at the beginning. So you know what a casino is, yeah.
Persona!
May the best player win.
So, you'll notice we're standing on a roulette table.
Mm-hmm.
She spins the roulette table.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here.
Have you seen the Derby episode of JoJo?
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
Yeah, like actually crazy coincidence, yeah.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette.
Let's go.
What should we do?
There.
How do you... Okay, if you get penalized for not spinning, how do you spin?
I think that's just up to her.
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's
So, you know, if we attack her, this
penalized.
happens.
This is your penalty.
Black Panther's help.
Ow!
So don't do that.
This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society
Yeah, the
operates.
penalty is for hitting her. We can buff and heal and shit. So let's not do that. Just wanted to show that real quick.
Thank you.
We'll just hang out here, I guess.
Pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Pick which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle in determining where you place your bet.
Well,
So, question. Is
Yeah.
this actually random?
I have no fucking earthly idea. So, do we want to do a safer low return bet or a risky high return bet?
Don't look at me.
I'm asking you. Have you never noticed when questions come up, I ask you?
Let's go gambling. Fuck.
Which pockets do we want to bet on?
13 through 24.
Okay.
Have you made your
Yeah, remember that one stream of Giant Quest? It's all over again. Yeah, no, she's cheating, for crying out loud. Of course she's cheating. Finally, Japanese dream.
Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Have we figured anything out?
I'm sure you figured something out, but...
Really? How is she doing it?
So, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a bit of a reflection when the ball hit it.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
So we have to attack the ceiling.
Well,
Turn the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
so you remember how this game likes to do that thing where we send a party member off to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Want me to do it? As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
You see, so unfortunately we have, girl who fires SMG randomly, girl with, like, a cowboy revolver, and dude with a laser gun. So I'm gonna place my bets on Akechi, I think. I don't think this matters. Probably not, but it's funny. So, fun fact, you can come into this boss fight alone. You can go in any boss fight with just Joker.
Must mean the betting changes every time.
And, I didn't really mention it before, but, like, the game will go on and give you, like, an alternative way of dealing with this bit of, like, we need to send our party members out to do shit. Because, you know, Joker's alone. I don't really remember how this one goes.
Something else.
Like, I want to say for some fucking reason, like, the roulette table just explodes at some point. Because, like, how else are you gonna do this? But I don't really remember.
What's the plan?
Do we have...
What's my next move?
Yeah.
Titan, imagine if Akechi was just cranking the Unicorn Beam Magnum. Just fucking deletes an enemy.
Persona! Okay.
Yeah, let's get topped off there.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well.
The guy at the end of the Godzilla movie we watched. Oh yeah,
Well,
that was wild.
Risky.
Let's just do the same thing we did before.
Yep.
hopefully your
Rip
prediction
Arab
will be
John Wick.
correct this time.
In reference to the Godzilla movie we watched.
Yeah, that was wild.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
Jesus Christ, when did On get a Tommy gun?
You coward.
Nice, we took 9,000 yen for Shadow Sai. Epic win. Hell yeah.
Shut up! Shut up!
But yeah, so I think if you're doing this like solo Joker, like eventually after enough spins, like the glass just explodes for like some fucking reason. Like it's not like Morgana comes in and goes, I figured it out, and then fucks back off or something. Like,
I love her tattoo in the back.
Sis?
I could hear your controller.
yeah. I always fucked with this design a lot.
It is really fucking cool.
This is my sister's true nature? No. We're finally back to a normal fight.
Alright, so now we can clobber the fuck out of her.
Alright, awesome. Don't forget to block when she rolls Almighty.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So the roulette table's a little different now.
How about this?
So you're gonna see what elemental damage she does.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of fucking sick, actually, to keep the roulette idea in here.
So there's some sheep fighting armor core.
Does that also change her weaknesses?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't fucking remember. I don't think so. I don't think this is a Magus situation. It does. It does. Like the worthless little radar dome in the center of her minigun rocket pod trash can armament. But luckily, you know, worst comes worst, we have a gotcha who can do this. And it lands on Psychic.
My justice has revealed to me. I must.
By the way, in original Persona 5, the roulette part of this phase wasn't a thing. It was a normal boss right after she transformed. Huh. So the trash can could be an ammo drum for the minigun, but whatever. Yeah.
That's crazy. I honestly really like the new, like the roulette mechanics with it still.
Yeah.
She might be about to use psychokinesis. This one's strong. Be careful.
It's time.
Let's get everyone's attack up. So the thing is, with her on Psychic, I don't really know what that corresponds to, is like her resisting or anything, so I'm just gonna start throwing things at her and hoping for the best. Unless it means she's also just weak to Psychic. Like, she just uses the one that she's weak to, but I don't really remember.
She's weak to nuke.
She's weak to Nuke now? Ah, fantastic.
No holds barred.
Persona!
It's the opposite. Okay.
Nice deception.
Do I have Nuke on any of you fuckers?
Don't think so.
Oh, I have to map. Yeah, I'll do.
Go down.
She takes normal damage from it, not gets knocked by it.
Yeah. Weak in this instance means just does not resist it, which is like good enough for our fucking purposes here.
You'll get yours. Make him pay. Persona! Prepare yourself.
Persona! Come! Ravage them!
Yeah, so just keep track of the elements. Remember what is the opposite of what. Make sure you get... This is another one of those things where if you have good coverage on Joker, then, like, this isn't gonna be that bad. It has another Gmod map, BRB if it explodes my game, fair enough.
To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Take this!
Down.
Dodge, damn it!
You know, I've always liked something about this design. I think it's the fact that her weapons are, like, rusty and shitty looking.
Yeah.
Like she's just, like, a complete mess creature. Like,
Yeah. I really like that about her character, too.
yeah. Let's get our buffs and debuffs reapplied here.
Gonna test another Gmod map, probably BRB if it explodes my game.
Yeah, she's spinning it again. You know, since I don't really know what you're about to do.
All right.
I fucking concentrate.
Anyone else up spinning their wheel?
Who up spinning they wheel right now? What do we got? Oh, that's less than good.
What in the world?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Owie. Yeah, her middle name's Leviathan, by the way. Like, we're just gonna throw this, like...
That's awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so that hurt a little bit. But I think we still need to keep blocking. Because I don't think that was the worst of it. I'm gonna have you... top everybody. Well, not that hurts. No, fuck it.
I'm grateful.
Some middle name members, they all have a demon associated with them. Yeah, but saying saying her middle name is Leviathan is funnier.
Die on my blade.
No, is that it? Was it just that one attack? Is she not gonna hit me with something even worse that I'm just not remembering?
Let's see.
Megadola.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I don't really know what the opposite of Almighty is. Like... if there even is one. Or I just hit her with whatever.
Yeah, just hit her with whatever.
You need proper punishment.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Behave yourself.
Okay.
Persona!
Yeah, because something that reflects physical is nice.
We have Osmodius, Azazel, Baal, Manon, and Leviathan.
Thank you for Tama. Appreciate it.
Really low. Can someone heal?
Let's get the attack back up.
I'm surprised she didn't heal, honestly.
Working on it. Because Makoto's the one with the AoE heal. But at the same time, you're on 1 hit point, so we can afford to heal you twice.
Use my persona. Someone heal him. Let's go.
My thanks. Persona!
Okay.
Die on my blade.
Nice.
Persona!
Persona. No holds barred.
We're getting there. We're trucking along.
Die, die, die.
It's fine.
You're mine.
And there she goes. See, not
You're done.
a super hard one. I guess if your like coverage is like really bad, / you get unlucky with like those elements, then it can be rough. But not too bad.
I leveled up.
Stupid fucking Morgana's stupid little face.
Dumb little face.
Hmm?
Now I'm even more charming.
So fucking around.
A fine skill, isn't it?
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Trauma.
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is
Sam, stand up for a minute, grab some water, maybe a snack. Yeah, I was gonna. You know what? This is gonna go on for a minute.
Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Wanna continue?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
I volunteer Ryuji.
No, that's too dangerous.
Fine, I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up.
There's something really funny whenever anybody talks to Makoto, like where Ryuji's like, let him do it, Queen. You know what I mean?
It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
So
I'll
this is
never
where he's gonna
forgive
get
you if you
captured.
don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Cutscene time.
That's never good.
There's someone here.
This looks familiar, it sure do.
I remember it like it was 70 hours ago.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that?
Yeah, but this time, you know, the portals aren't blacked out.
Yep.
And we're not confined to only having fucking Arsene on our side.
Nice work as always, Joker.
Alright, so maybe not that way.
The enemy's focus is on... Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there!
Stop right there, criminal scut.
Take him down, Joker.
Oh,
Yeah, remember we fought this thing at the beginning of the game.
I don't remember that thing actually, if I'm gonna be so honest.
Hi, Arsene.
am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Why is he saying this just now?
Comparing no threat. Get him, Joker.
I guess so that way it lines up with that beginning bit where we had him with us, because, like, there's very little chance you kept fucking Arsene that whole time.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Do anything reckless.
Go down.
Arsene said as much when we fused him away. Yeah, good luck. I'm not going anywhere.
Into position. Use retreat.
Persona!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
That was weird.
Good.
When in doubt, pull out.
More of them? Be careful.
Thank you, Salem.
You're welcome.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
They're gonna tell me twice.
Remember, these are real people chasing after him since he gets arrested. In these personas and shadows, only people's inner dungeon in these games. This means Joker just ripped that guy's face off, basalt zombie style. He deserved to be jailed.
I'm picking up. Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
I have something.
Time to go.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Yeah, it's literally the same shit we saw at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. I do love it when games do that.
Yeah, on some level I appreciate it, but at the same time we've, you know, we don't need a tutorial of how to hide behind shit. I'm just kind of going through the motions here. And out we go. You remember what happens at this part?
Bad.
Stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her.
Bum,
She's the
bum,
weird reading.
bum.
So be honest with me. When we saw her whole, like, awakening bit, did you recognize this design at all? Or
No.
did you completely fucking
I
forget?
completely forgot.
Hysterical.
I wasn't acting when I gasped. To be fair, I probably would have remembered if we streamed more consistently with this game, but it's like, it's been 70 hours and literal months.
Yeah.
And, you know, the trauma on SSRIs really make my memory fucking garbage. Really still hate those wiener cats. I almost said deer. That's the wrong... really, the wrong animal.
Really hate those wiener deer.
Oh dear, yeah.
I'm ready to go.
So, wait a minute. So was that girl wasn't in the original Persona 5 then? So who showed up there?
I have no clue. I just assumed this part didn't happen.
Wow. Virgil.
I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup.
There's only so much I can tell you about Vanilla Persona 5. I have not played it because from everything I've heard, it would basically just be like playing a worse version of this game.
You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
Better question. What the fuck are you doing here?
Please don't.
She knew we were up to something and wanted to come help us. Now, how did she find this exact palace? Oh, fuck, I don't know. I just assume the Nav app just shares everyone's history with each other.
Probably.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Probably got in without us noticing.
That's also a likely option.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere.
If I had to have a really fun cutscene with a chandelier in an Atlas game, I'd have 2 nickels.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
I do like these bits where we get, you know, a sort of a glimpse into, like, Joker's canon personality.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a show-offy kind of bitch.
Any excuse to look at Joker.
Alright, that's a child.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm referring specifically to adult Joker, it's fine.
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Yeah, remember, this didn't go well.
Yeah.
Stop struggling. Suspect secure. Didn't expect to find some kid.
You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
With my last breath, I curse Ryuji.
Ryuji sold us out?
Fucking probably, I don't know. Saving is highly
Oh.
suggested, as the story will progress greatly soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
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 On that note, I'm sorry to kill the tension. I need to piss really bad, and this isn't gonna end anytime soon. So, keep keep the people in a tank for just a moment.
Man, what a cliffhanger, am I right, boys? That's fucking crazy.